Hello everyone, this is Drexel. We are here in our new series, Exploring Worlds. That is a new playlist on our YouTube channel at Drexel937 on YouTube. And that playlist is entitled Exploring Strange Worlds. And we're exploring strange worlds or new worlds, one seed at a time. This is our 5th installment of the series, Exploring Worlds. We are on Seed 5, Episode 5. In this episode, we have cranked it up just a notch. We've got ChunkBase loaded on Seed 5. We've got a pillar here. We've got a map in our hand. Let's just cut right in there. There's our spawn point, and we found just a little lava right here. So if you come in the seed, decide to take on Seed 5, right there is some lava to get you down in the nether that you need to go to. And just having a little small glimpse of the area when you spawn in, kind of brings you in like a woodsy area. More lava down there. I don't expect to see much. There's a birch forest over there. Looks like it's the start of an ocean going this way. So what we're going to do is we're just going to venture out a little bit on our own. We're going to grab an ender pearl and start tossing around looking for a stronghold. So we'll be back. Okay, we loaded up an ender pearl here, an eye of ender in our hand, and it's showing us to go this way. We can use ChunkBase, of course, but we need to go up north anyway, so a little bit more lava. Just continue going on up this direction. Well, we're actually going south. We gotta go the other way. But anyway, we'll just look for the stronghold. Looks like a decent ravine going down through there with a deep crevice. This is episode 5 of Exploring Worlds. We're in Seed 5. And we are tossing this out here. All right, we're getting in the positive numbers up here pretty good ways. So they're usually not too far from spawn. I'm thinking as soon as we hit land, it's going to be like either on the shore or there's going to be a village. In the next 500-600 blocks, I'm assuming. Right this way. All right, moving right along. Basically looks like a lot of ocean. Went up this direction. Oops, is it turning just a little bit this way, it appears, huh? Okay. Oh, maybe not. Okay. Oh, here we go. Alrighty, we should have a village here, I'm assuming. Slow her down. Okay, she's still saying go in this direction. Nice plains loading up here. Alright. Actually, that's a good place to build. A little bit. Need to find. There it is. Seed 5. There it is. Oh, isn't that cute? This is like right here, huh? That's kind of wild, isn't it? So Going right to the fountain. Is that right? Yes, it is. Okie dokie. So this is where we got it. All right, it's this location. We'll go down and find it, and we'll be back. Okay, we're going to cut right in there. This is like directly under that water fountain. It's like right under it. It's just like so neat. It's really pretty cool. It is kind of low, however, but this is exactly where this ends up at. So, right underneath this thing, you got this Stronghold. It's like right here. It's like great, you know, level 10. You know, it's not super deep. You know, but yeah, here it is. We'll be back when we find this in portal real quick. On our way looking for the Stronghold portal entrance, and then there's another one. They're kind of like next door to each other here. Looks a little bigger than the other one, maybe. But yeah, there's two of them next door to each other here. So we'll continue on looking. Alright, looks like we found the M portal right here at this location. This is Seed 5, Episode 5 on Exploring Worlds. I'm Drexel937 on YouTube, and we will be right back when we return. Alright, we made it out, and we marked where that portal is. If you was to look at it from the village, went straight down. So you could probably head down right straight through there and hit it. And we'll head back to the spawn point. Okay, looks like we've moved locations just a little bit since we've come out of the Stronghold. We flew out this way towards an ancient city that we're looking at. We loaded it up on ChunkBase. This is what we're looking at over on ChunkBase. So this is where our first ancient city location is really located. Outside of that on ChunkBase, there's a lot of them up in the top, really close area up in the top if you're interested in a bunch of ancient cities. So it's showing a lot of them in this area. This is the closest one to us, and we're just going to go take a look at this. And yeah, so we did find a ruined portal. Thought it was kind of a neat looking thing. It kind of stood out, and I'm assuming we must be getting into a mountainish type terrain, because we're getting really close to that ancient city, so it's probably in this mountain range right here. So we're going to go on inside of this big monster. I'm assuming it's underneath this great big mountain thing here, so it probably is. So we're going to go down there and take a look. Okay, we found our ancient city. We got something down here raising cane. So this is our first ancient city on... I guess we got a warden down here. Boy, my goodness, he just... Now, what do you think you're doing, buddy? Anyway, here's our first, and it's always loaded with loot, all kind of good loot. So if you want to check out Seed 5, right here's the coordinates for Seed 5. If you get started, it's like, this is a cool place, huh? I mean, look at all this room. This would be a great place to get started. See what I mean? Got this thing here. I mean, yeah, it's like really good, isn't it? All kind of goodies in here. This big old piece of ruin, you know, building or whatever. You know, it's like, this is like really cool, really cool thing they did to the game. It's like so cool, isn't it? Look how big this is. It's like really huge. What is this thing? Wow. Isn't that cool? Hard to see it though, everything's so dark. But yeah, that's just like really cool, huh? So you got all of this over here. I mean, this thing is like really big. It's huge. There we go. And it goes all the way down here even. It's probably going to be one of those wardens down here. If we can get this thing to stick somewhere. Here we go. We see him raising from the dead, don't we? Kind of a slothful walker. Okay, so yeah, you get down here, you got diamonds and everything else. So passed up some on the way down here. So yeah, this is the look of this ancient city. We're in Seed 5, Episode 5 of Exploring Worlds. And this is an ancient city. We've located a stronghold. And we're going to move forward. And we'll go back to probably the over. And if we see something on our way back to spawn, be sure to cue in on that. So yeah, all of this stuff, you could come here and start on the seed and just have everything you need, just making it. It's not that far away, 2,500 blocks in total. Yeah, a good way to start. You know where the stronghold is, you can get down to the end. And yeah, so this is our 5th installment of the series, Exploring Strange World on YouTube, Drexel 937. We just want to give you a glimpse of what this city's like. See, here's a whole section we've not even been in yet. I mean, this thing is absolutely humongous. So if you want to have some fun with a friend or two, you can jump right into this seed, come right to this location, and just loot this thing out and have fun playing the game, you know? A few hours enjoyment. Here is that cooler, I think. We'll find food in there. Broke up another warden somewhere. There he is. He's under our control right this minute. Yeah, so this is a pretty big thing. There's some other stuff back here. So there's altars. There's the big thing. This really looks like it needs to be a portal, doesn't it? That's wild. All right, so we'll be back. Okay, we're on the outside of the ancient city, and this is what that mountain looks like. Now, if you remember, before we went down, we was looking at it from that angle over there. There's a local closed savanna here, the small little section of one. It looks like a really cool mountain. It has a lot of snow on it, and it looks like a start of a nice caving system if you decide to go down this way. And yeah, it's not a bad seed so far, if you might want to check that out for sure. So you could actually see the start of the lush biome right down through there. So this is just a way you could possibly go through if you was playing in survival mode. But yeah, this is definitely not bad. We'll be back as we fly around a little bit if we see something promising on our way back to spawn. Okay, we just wanted to cut back in real quick and give us a glimpse of ChunkBase and that coordinates and the location, and let you know what we're working with here. Just flying back in there, so yeah. We'll be back. You can see, there's a big cluster of ancient cities in Seed 5 right in this location, and we was just down in the belly of this one. Okay, we are flying around here. We found that little mushroom island that we was located on ChunkBase. And it's a little bitty thing. It's not very big, but it's so far. Don't think anything else is loading up. But this is very close to the ancient city we just checked out. Don't look like it's loading up anything else that's going to be any bigger. So it's a little small mushroom island, fairly close to spawn at those coordinates. Alrighty. Let's move on. Okay, we was looking at the ocean monument, and we just punched up the coordinates for the ocean monument in case you're playing in Seed 5 and you bookmarked this video. Right here's your ocean monument. You don't have to look all this up. I got some of this looked up for you. So here it is. We've got an ancient city. We've got a stronghold. We've got a village. We've looked at some biomes. We've located a badlands, and now we have an ocean monument here punched up on this. We drove back at spawn. And here is the closest woodland mansion I was able to locate. It's about 12,000 plots. And not too much as far as the other coordinates. So yeah, here we have it. There's location for that one. Okay, we made it to the Nether, and this is directly under our spawn point. And this is what's happening. Alright, we found a nice little bastion up here. It's a pretty good size, actually. Wow. Okay, we found our first Netherfort. This is Seed 5, Episode 5, with Exploring Worlds on our playlist. That is on the YouTube network, Drexel 937 on YouTube. Be sure to drop us a subscribe, hit us a like if you don't care. Thanks a lot for being a member of the community. Welcome back as always, and if not, you can become one. Real easy, just smash it. And we'll see you the next time on the next episode of Exploring Worlds.